tell you about this kid at school?
No.
Well, this kid at school, he went to Vegas with his father, and the next morning his father wasn't there. So he ran out to the balcony, and his father was sitting in this chair, and when he touched him, he slumped over. You know what he was?
What?
Dead.
Ew, dead?
Stone cold, had a heart attack.
Not at the dinner table, Josh, please.
His folks were divorced, and he hardly ever saw his father anyway.
This whole conversation is making me very nervous. Would you please stop talking and eat, huh? Where's Daddy? I told you, dear. He has a business meeting. Andy, I don't mean to nag, but you haven't touched one bite of food. I'm on a diet. I don't want to hear any more about it, Andy. You're not leaving this table until you eat. Your father's very upset at how thin you've become.
I'm eating, Mother.
Daddy has been working very hard these days. Now it's my job to try to keep things on an even keel around here. There's a party coming up. I've got to find some help for Blanca. The caterers are being difficult. The gardeners haven't shown up in 2 weeks.
Excuse me, please.
Andrea, you haven't finished.
Yes, she has. She's going to the John to make herself throw up. She always does that when you make her eat dinner.
Just you and me on the road, riding high. And when we get to the mountains, there'll be such sweet, clean air. Not like this garbage we breathe here. And streams. We'll fish. And eat trout whenever we want it.
Give me a cigarette, lovelies.
Sure, babe.
Oh, no! My Walter gave me that. Oh, you stupid ham-fisted klutz.
Why, you silly old biddy, if that junk of yours is so important, why don't you keep it out of the way? You know, I ought to take it all and dump it in the garbage.
You do, and I'll dump your head in the garbage.
Whose head? Whose head? Whose head?
Oh, not yours, Bill. I'm only teasing.
Now, that's my own little girl.
So don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. And just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, no, no. But then again, that doesn't mean you mean that much to me. So if I call you, don't make a fuss. Don't tell your friends about the two of us. I'm not in love, no, no.
Don't tell me I didn't see you, because I saw you. I drove right by, and there you were, holding hands, sneaking around, getting real cozy with your new little boyfriend.
I told you 100 times he is not my boyfriend. He is my business partner.
Oh, pardon me, Mrs. Big Lady Executive, Mrs. Women's Lib over here, who never finished high school.
But I did finish beauty school, and I am a beautician. And whether you like it or not, Ronaldo and I are opening a beauty salon.
Oh, that's beautiful, that is. So you're gone all day. What am I supposed to do? Stay around here and be the housewife?
Well, somebody has to start bringing some money into this house.
To hell with you, lady. Come in.
I have to talk to you. I have to go, Tony. I have to get out of here before I go crazy. I'm going to a hotel tonight. Tomorrow I'll get an apartment. You can go with me if you want to. But, well, with school and everything, you're probably better off just staying here.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too, Mom.
Take your vitamin C. I'll call you this weekend.
I don't know what's the matter with me. You know what Jess said? She said I ought to see a therapist.
Now, that's ridiculous. It'd be one thing if you needed it. And you know what they get these days?
What do you think I should do?
I think you should just pull yourself together.
Don't be angry, Mike. Don't turn away from me like that.
Then stop feeling so damn sorry for yourself. Good night.
Have a nice time with your magazine, dear.
What?
That's my favorite thing ever. Walter gave me
Oh,
that.
Walter
Yes.
gave you that. Well,
Isn't
you
that
know what
sweet?
you can do with Walter, and you know what I'm going to do with this, huh?
You'll get by with this.
Hey, Mama. You by yourself, huh?
Man, go bother somebody else, please.
Hey, Mama, you so fine. I just want to talk to you.
Look, I'm not your mama. I'm not even your kin, so you go be a nuisance someplace else.
You know what? You're some kind of a broad. A man comes up and talks nice to you, and you get your booty up on your shoulder. You know what you can do for me, Mama?
Look, mister, you better watch your mouth. Somebody's liable to switch around and you be talking out the back of your head.
Frank, let's go, Frank. Get your hands off me, man. Get your hands off me. A woman comes in alone in a bar. She's looking for something. You understand?
Well, if I was looking for something, it wouldn't be anything as ugly as you, so you better get out of my face.
Oh, get out. You got your
Hold, right there. Now, Frank, you know better than that. Now, get this fool out of here before he gets himself hurt. That's right, with a capital ugly.
And what you got this thing out for? You planning on having an accident?
Oh, Frida, do you respect nothing?
I'm not sure that a wheelchair deserves respect, Caroline.
Papa spent 3 years in that chair.
That makes it holy?
Well, you certainly demonstrated how you felt about him.
Well, he had you. He didn't need me. I mean, talk about a hand servant to the Lord. You even slept on the floor next to his bed.
While you ran off when he could not do for himself.
I've been expecting this conversation since I walked into this house. Now, let me tell you something. Papa ate up people's lives. He swallowed up Mama, and then he swallowed you up. So you ought to look at yourself. Or maybe it's the other way around. I mean, you sound just like him. Every dream, every hope must not serve human beings, but some buildings, a house, a church.
That's enough, Frida.
And now you're trying to swallow up Sissy.
I'm not trying to swallow up Sissy. I'm trying to save Sissy.
Save Sissy from what? Love, life challenges, what? And look at you. You've made yourself into...
Oh, good night, Frida.
Not yet. Papa died.
Papa died and you did not come to his funeral.
That's right. I remembered when Mama died. I remembered. And I stood there looking down at her grave and I thought about her life. She was Mr. Lovejoy's shadow. What he liked, she liked. What he didn't like, she didn't like. And he didn't like me. So we buried Mama. And that's when I decided to leave. And I was never going to come back.
Lan, darling, where have you been hiding?
You look fine, sis. Real nervous. It's just an expression.
I wish you'd come back to live with us, Lanny. Louis is terribly upset about the way you ran out. I've never seen him so hurt.
I'll see he gets a Purple Heart.
Get the chip off your shoulder, Lan. Try and understand Louis. He wants to love you. He wants to help you.
He wants. How about what I want?
Lan, dear.
Now, look, I spent 2 years in Korea taking orders. And nearly a year in this place, jumping every time he snapped his fingers. I can't play bridge and golf and Scrabble with him day and night and accomplish anything. I've got to work, do something. I don't want to be kept.
You don't understand him, darling. Louis is lonely.
Then why did you break up his home? He had a family he was getting along with.
Don't you talk that way to me.
Keep your picture upon the wall. It hides a nasty stain that's lying there. So don't you ask me to give it back. I know you know it doesn't mean that much to me. I'm not in love, no, no. It's because you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. Ooh, you wait a long time for me. Ooh, you wait a long time. I'm not in love, so don't forget it. It's just a silly phase I'm going through. Just because I call you up, don't get me wrong, don't think you got it made. I'm not in love, I'm not in
Just 5 minutes, Larry, please.
We've got customers, Edna.
For God's sake, Doris, if you're going to leave him, leave him. Quit lying to me.
Mama, just for a few days, until I find an apartment.
Where? And how are you going to pay for it?
I'll find a job.
Oh, sure, just like the last time. Len will show up and they'll fire you.
He won't find me.
Huh, dreamer.
Be with you, ma'am.
Well, what do you think I should do, Mama?
Oh, I don't know, Doris. All I know is I never ran out on my man.
I guess it's a good thing that Daddy died on you then. And I suppose that you're such a good wife that Bill never lays a hand on you?
I can handle him. I give him back everything he gives me.
So just because you can't get out, you think I should stay?
All I do is I damn please. Look, Bill's no saint, but at least he keeps a job. It's more than you could say for Len. He's like your...
My father was. Just spare me that sermon. Mama, please. Just till I find an apartment.
You need some money.
Thanks a lot, Mother.